This season on Ventox, the community was able to participate in a build competition. The theme for this build competition was Cozy Holidays, perfectly aligning with the Ventox holiday season. In this video, you will find 4 different builds that participated in the Cozy Holidays build competition. Each build will be ranked on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. The rankings on this video are of the opinion of the video producer and not of the Ventox community as a whole. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to check out all the information about Ventox down below in the description. Now, let's get into the builds. The first build on our list is by Team Snow. This build reminds me of a cozy log cabin filled with lots of memories, laughter, and cheer. Despite the rough terrain, the team was able to use the space around them efficiently and effectively. Now, let's take a look inside the cozy cabin. Right away, I'm seeing a lot of use of cherry oak blocks. The pink is beautiful, and I think it makes the cabin feel very open and spacious. In the back corner, I see a cozy fireplace and a Christmas tree. This cabin definitely makes me feel at home during the holiday season. Now it's time to head upstairs and check out the bedrooms. While the area is very open, there's not a lot of decoration upstairs in this build. That is okay though, because the build still feels very cozy with all the details that they put into the bedrooms. For me, I think my favorite part of this build is definitely the Christmas tree and fireplace downstairs. It just screams cozy and holiday season. Overall, this build gets a 5 out of 10. While this build may appear small on the outside, this build is huge once you step foot inside. Found in a glass dome with a sleigh on top, this cozy holiday build screams holiday energy. The outside appears to be a small cabin with lots of candy canes around, but once you step inside, you are in for a surprise. While this cabin may appear like nothing when you first walk in, there's a lot downstairs, so let's go take a look. Didn't I say you were in for a surprise? The downstairs of this cabin is absolutely huge and beautiful, with lots of red and green and pink and blue. This build just screams holiday magic to me. While this build is a little confusing at first to understand where you're going and what everything is, I would definitely say that this build is very original in its ideas and how it was set up. The cherry trees also give that extra little touch of happiness and joy because look how beautiful they are. How can you not enjoy them? While this build may not appear cozy to the average person, it definitely screams the holidays with the use of red and green. Overall, this build gets a rating of 6.5 out of 10. Talk about cozy holidays. This build screams cozy winter holidays with the 2 log cabins, Christmas tree with presents under it. This build is absolutely beautiful. The only downfall is that these cozy winter cabins don't have anything in them. While the stained glass windows and carpet scream Christmas, this build is lacking a little bit more decoration. With that being said, if I were looking for a cozy winter cabin to stay in, I would definitely pick this one. It is so beautiful. Overall, this build gets a ranking of 7 out of 10. While this build may not appear like much right off the bat, this build is actually very complex. Now, this build may feel like it has 1,000,001 rooms, but each room is very different from one another, and the space is utilized very well for its intended purpose. With that being said, there's not a lot of open space in this build. Each room takes up just the right amount of space, and while it may seem a little confusing, this build is actually quite cozy. And with the use of red, green, and white, this build does give off a lot of holiday vibes, especially when you enter this room. The tree, the red, the white, it just feels very candy cane-ish and definitely screams holidays. While there is a lot more to show in this build, just due to how big it is, I would give this build an overall rating of 8 out of 10. We really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, as well as check out all the Ventox information down below. Maybe even come on over and give a build a try. The competitions do seem kind of fun.